Joost Luiten won the recent KLM Open on home turf, and it wasn't just national pride he achieved. With his win, he went to the top of the Ryder Cup points table and gained a spot in the WGC-HSBC Champions. We caught up with Joost in Holland to find out about a career that started with considerable amateur success.
I had a good win in the Spanish Open and German Open, and of course we won the Eisenhower Trophy for Holland in '06. That was my last event as a amateur. So then you go into the pros, and it's different. You know, you have to learn new things. But winning on the amateur level is very important, and I think then you can make the step to the big guys. And yeah, I had a pretty good amateur career.
2011 was his breakout professional season as he won the Iskandar Johor Open in Malaysia.
I was actually, when I first won in Malaysia, I was quite relieved actually, because I felt like I could have won one or two before that, and that didn't happen. So I was really relieved that finally I had the first one, and of course happy as well.
Luiten has now racked up 3 European Tour titles, adding a victory in Austria earlier this year to his emotional home win. It makes him the first Dutchman to win 2 titles in the same season.
It was a great win for me. I mean, I pretty much was in the lead the whole week, and it's always different to play in the lead than when you're chasing. So I was very happy and very proud of myself for the way I handled myself in the weekend. And winning a tournament is always special, and this one was very special for me. Yeah.
It hasn't all been plain sailing for the Dutchman, though. He struggled with a nagging injury in 2008 and 2009 as well, which stopped him being competitive on tour.
I had a wrist injury in the left wrist. It took me a very long time to find out what it was exactly, and I finally found a doctor after 7 months who knew what it was and who could do an operation on it. From that moment, it took me another year to recover from that operation, and I came back at the end of 2009. And it's tough when you've been out for a year and a half. The first few tournaments were really tough, and after 4 or 5 tournaments, I got in a nice rhythm again, and my game came back, and I played nicely after that.
Playing nicely is perhaps an understatement. Back to his best, he's earned rave reviews and has become something of a role model for his country's younger players.
I hope it helps that I play well and that Dutch players play well, so the sports keep on growing, and it's growing quickly already in Holland. But I think if we start to perform and start to win more tournaments, then it will grow even quicker, and we get more talents coming up, and we get more pros on tour. And I think it's all about getting guys out on tour here and play.
After last week's win, the 27-year-old has propelled himself to number 11 in the race to Dubai, but he's still looking for further gains.
No, I'm doing well in the race to Dubai. I'm inside top 25, and I want to see if I can go to the top 10. And I think if I can do that, it would be a great year for me. But I need to play well in the last couple events, and yeah, we'll see. But I'm really looking forward to the last part of the season.
Now there's a Dutchman who truly is flying.